A Perfect Murder. Michael Douglas is brilliant in this role, playing Stephen Taylor, a Wall Street financier who runs into some money problems, and decides his way out of it is killing his much younger wife Emily to get his hands on her fortune. But instead of getting his hands dirty, he blackmails her painter lover David Shaw, played by Viggo Mortensen. Michael Douglas is the eldest son of actors Kirk Douglas and Diana Dill. Unlike the character he plays, Douglas is very much happily married, and has been for the last 21 years. He married actress Catherine Zeta-Jones. The pair met a year before they got married, and apparently upon meeting the actor said to his future bride, "I want to father your children," and he did just that. The pair have 2 children, son Dylan Michael and daughter Karis Zeta. Just like his character, Stephen and wife Emily, Michael and Catherine have over a 20-year age gap. Michael and Catherine were both born on September 25th, though 25 years apart. However, this isn't the actor's first time being married. In March 1977, Douglas, who was 32 years old at the time, married 19-year-old Deandra Looker. They had one son, Cameron, who is also an actor. In 1995, Deandra filed for divorce and was awarded $45 million as part of the divorce settlement. Their son Cameron has been arrested at least 3 times for drug offences and has served 7 years behind bars for these charges. Michael Douglas publicly assumed blame for being a bad father, but said that without prison intervention, Cameron was going to be dead or somebody was going to kill him. I think he has a chance to start a new life, and he knows that. After being released in 2016, Cameron seems to be on the right track. He published a very honest memoir, Long Way Home, where he opens up about his privileged upbringing and struggles with substance abuse. Gwyneth Paltrow. Just like her co-star Michael, Gwyneth is the daughter of famous parents herself. Her mother is actress Blythe Danner, and her dad is a film producer, director Bruce Paltrow. Paltrow gained notice for her early works such as Emma and A Perfect Murder. When she was 24 years old, she was engaged to actor Brad Pitt, but called off the engagement as she felt she was too young to be married. In 2017, she revealed that during the filming of Emma, Harvey Weinstein made unwanted sexual advances towards her, and that her then boyfriend Brad Pitt confronted the producer about it. She was advised not to speak publicly about the incident and only came forward when other victims decided to come forward. Paltrow met her future spouse Chris Martin, member of Coldplay, in 2002, and the pair married the next year. At the time of their wedding, she was pregnant with their first child, daughter Apple, and went on to have a son, Moses, in 2006. In 2014, the couple announced that they were separated, describing the process as conscious uncoupling. If you're just as confused as us on what it actually means, Paltrow went on to explain that a conscious uncoupling is the ability to understand that every irritation and argument within a marriage was a signal to look inside ourselves and identify a negative internal object that needed healing. From this perspective, there are no bad guys, just 2 people. It's about people as individuals, not just the relationship. Their divorce was finalized in 2016. In February 2021, it was reported that Paltrow was suffering from long COVID, leaving her with some long-tail fatigue and brain fog. She advocated treatments for it, which involved a ketogenic and plant-based diet with no sugar or alcohol, fasting until 11 every day and taking infrared saunas. This advice was criticised by national medical professionals. She launched a weekly lifestyle newsletter, Goop, where she shares with her readers her experience with pseudoscience in energy healing, the use of psychedelic drugs, cold therapy, etc. There's also a 6-part show on Netflix promoting Goop, and many critics have criticised Netflix for giving the platform to pseudoscience topics. Paltrow has received backlash and lawsuits for promoting treatments such as vaginal steaming, jade eggs, and dangerous coffee enemas. Just as us mere mortals, Paltrow admitted that quarantine has been tough on her, that she'd have as many as 2 cocktails a night, and even ate bread and pasta during quarantine. Viggo Mortensen, his Danish father and American mother met in Norway. In the movie there's a small Norwegian flag seen in David's workshop, and it could be just a coincidence, but many speculate that it's a small tribute for the place where his parents met. The family went on to move to USA where he was born, then to Venezuela, and finally settling in Argentina, where Viggo spent most of his childhood. Not only is he a talented actor, just as his character David Shaw, Viggo is a painter. In fact, a lot of the artwork used in the movie is Viggo's work. His painting style is abstract, and a lot of times he incorporates his poetry in his paintings. He's also a talented photographer and loves music. So much so that he has released multiple albums where he uses his poetry to write songs. On the set of A Perfect Murder, he sang love songs he learnt in Argentina to Gwyneth Paltrow to create intimate atmosphere before filming love-making scenes. In an interview he said, "I don't know if that ended up scaring her instead." He was married to actress Ezine Cervenka and has a son, Henry Blake Mortensen, who works at Percival Press, publishing company owned by his father. He's been in a relationship with a Spanish actress, Ariadna Gil, since 2009, and the couple live in Madrid. David Suchet. He gained international acclaim for his portrayal of Hercule Poirot in Agatha Christie's Poirot. David married his wife Sheila Ferris in 1976. The two met whilst they were both working at the Belgrade Theatre, Coventry. David admits he fell in love with Sheila as soon as he saw her, but it did take a while for him to persuade her to go out for a meal with him. "I've been married to my wife Sheila for over 40 years, and I believe the secret is that we take the lows with the highs, except that the most difficult mountains you have to climb are those that forge your relationship, not the champagne dinners, and that we laugh a lot." The couple has a son and daughter, Robert and Catherine, and 3 grandchildren. Just like his co-star Viggo, David is a keen photographer and has credited his grandfather for sparking an interest in photography. "My grandfather Jimmy first sparked my interest in photography when I was a boy, and he taught me it's all about how you see something rather than what you see." His grandfather James Jarshey was a famous photographer notable for the first pictures of Edward VIII and Wallace Simpson. David has published a book, Behind the Lens, where he combines photos he's taken with commentary about his life growing up in London, his Jewish roots and importance of faith. His latest works include a role in 2017 film American Assassin. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and take care.